All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. First off, I would like to give all glory, honor, and infinite praises unto our power, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachaha Kodash, and double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone that teach and rule well. Peace, love, salutations to the hopeful elect. Starting with 144,000, the rest of 1/3. Shalom, shalom. I'm the brother Ha'amayan from the Great Millstone, Columbus, Georgia camp. And I brought this be an edifying lesson to the Lord, sincere sheep and believers, and also myself. I titled it, Be More Patient Through the Spirit. Be more patient. And I'm going to get right into it. This is James chapter 5, verse 7. And you see it says exhortation. It says, be patient, therefore, brethren. Now let's see what patient goes into. Patient.
Strong's G 3114. Makrathumeo. Makrathumeo.
Makrathumeo. It says to be of a long spirit, not to lose heart, to persevere patiently and bravely in enduring misfortunes and troubles, to be patient in bearing the offenses and injuries of others, to be mild and slow in avenging, to be long-suffering, slow to anger, slow to punish. We got to be patient. I'm saying that for myself as a young brother. Be more patient, man. Wait. Continue to wait. Continue to suffer. Continue to grow inside of that suffering and being patient. Be patient with one another. It says, James 5 and 7 again, be patient, therefore, brethren, unto the coming of the Lord. So we got to wait. We got to endure to the end. We don't want to just endure for no little while. No, we want to endure to the end, all the way to the end. May Yahweh Shema Shai give us a strong spirit to endure to the end. Behold, the husbandman waiteth for the precious fruit of the earth, and have long patience for it, until he receive the early and latter rain. Hold on, Shalaki. Hey, Shalom up. Hey, Yahweh Shalaki. What's going on, bro? Yeah, I was just making a quick lesson real quick, but I'm finna be on my way to you. No, I'm actually making a lesson now, but I got you. I'm finna be on the way to you. Alright, shalom. Okay, James 5 and verse 8. Be ye also patient, establish your hearts, for the coming of the Lord draweth nigh, meaning near, man. And that's something we gotta be. We gotta be more patient. We can't rush this thing. You can't rush it. You gotta really, hold fast to what you have and pray. Pray, man. And before I just made this lesson through the Spirit, I had to throw up a prayer. And pray for more patience. Pray for the strength. Because you don't want to give over to that flesh and be over here tweaking out and not using wisdom. It says, grudge not one against another. Grudge not one against another, brethren, lest ye be condemned. Behold, the judge standeth before the door. And that's something that we don't want to be doing, grudging against another. Don't do that to your brother, man. Nah, that ain't right. That ain't right at all. We supposed to be being sincere, Take my brethren, the prophets, who have spoken in the name of the Lord for an example of suffering, affliction, and of patience. Behold, we count them happy which endure. Ye have heard of the patience of Job, and Job went through it. He caught it, but he kept his integrity. He remained patient. He remained patient. Did it feel good? No. Do it feel good when we go through? No. It don't supposed to, man. It don't supposed to. This is a part of the battle. We got to be built up, man. Rooted and grounded. We want to be thoroughly grounded. Having that unmovable faith. Easier said than done, but that's just the truth of the matter. And have seen the end of the Lord, and the Lord is very pitiful and of tender mercy, man. We got to be patient, man. Let's go to that word. Patient. Patience and patient. It says quality of being willing to bear adversities, calm endurance of misfortune, sufferings, man. Patient, capable of enduring misfortune and suffering without complaint, bearing, supporting. So you don't want to make Yahweh Shema Shai feel like you can't endure this, man. Pray for a strong spirit. Have to go on the fast if need be. Seeking counsel, having a brother anoint you. Doing all you can, man. Doing all you can to stay in this fight, man. Let me get a quick precept through the spirit. Psalms 55, verse 22. Cast thy burden upon the Lord, Yahweh, and he shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved, man. Give our burdens on to Yahweh Shema Shai. Let's get this word sustain. Sustain. Support, man. Which goes to the Hebrew word samak. We got support, man. Cast our burdens upon Yahweh Shema Shai, man. And he shall sustain it. He gonna support us, man. We got to give it to him. We can't have that I got it spirit. I got it. No. Hell no. Psalms chapter 40, verse 1. And it says the Most High sustains his servant. That's the spirit. Barakatah Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai Bahasham Chahakudash. It says, to the chief musician, a psalm of David, I waited patiently for the Lord Yahweh, and he inclined unto me and heard my cry. Heard my cry, man. Beautiful, man. Beautiful, man. Yapa. I waited patiently for the Lord Yahweh, and he inclined unto me and heard my cry. And that's how we got to be in these times right now. Waiting for Yahweh Shema Shai. Because Zephaniah 3 and 8 tells you that, therefore wait ye upon me. Wait. Continue to wait for Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Let's get on. And that was on my spirit real quick, man. Lord willing to be exhorting. Hebrews chapter 10, verse 35. And I'll read it in the NLT. All the way down, verse 35, on the right-hand side. So do not throw away this confident trust in the Lord. Remember the great reward it brings you. So being patient, enduring, going through these sufferings for righteousness' sake, guess what? It's a reward for that, man. Because you armor yourself. What's that scripture? Made me think about 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 1. For as much then as Hamashiach have suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourself likewise with the same mind. For he that have suffered in the flesh have ceased from sin. So, Yahweh Shai suffered, man. But he endured it. He overcame it. He was humiliated. He was patient. He was obedient. We got to be the same way. And I'm saying that to myself. Got to be the same way. According to your lot, your measure. But we got to pray. Ask Yahweh Shai, man. Beg Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Let's go back to Hebrews. Matter of fact, let me get Hebrews chapter 2, verse 18. It says, For in that he himself have suffered being tempted, he is able to succor them that are tempted. In the NLT, since he himself has gone through suffering and testing, he is able to help us when we are being tested, man. See? The Lord gonna be there, man. He know how we feel. Now let's go back to chapter 10. Chapter 10, verse 35 in the NLT again. So do not throw away this confident trust in the Lord. Remember the great reward it brings you. Patient endurance is what you need now. Patient endurance is what you need now. so that you will continue to do the Most High's will. Then you will receive all that he has promised. And do not the scriptures say, he that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved? But also, it's another one too. James chapter 1, verse 12. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life which the Lord hath promised to them that love him, man. You know? Hebrews 10 and verse 37 in the NLT. For in just a little while, the coming one will come and not delay. Yahushua gonna come, man. That's prophesied to happen. We gotta believe it. And while we're waiting on Yahweh Shema Shai, let's grow. You know, saying it for myself, to myself. And my righteous ones will live by faith, and I will take no pleasure in anyone who turns away, because that's not being sincere. You weren't fully persuaded. But we are not like those who turn away from the Most High to their own destruction. We are faithful. We are the faithful ones whose souls will be saved. Abaratazah, because we don't know. So Lord willing, you know, Lord willing, man. We just got to keep believing. Got that song, Don't Stop Believing. You know what I'm saying? That real talk. We can tie that in through the spirit, man. Let's get, I ended off with, Ecclesiastes chapter 2. I start at 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Prepare thy soul for temptation. Get ready to go through it. You're going to go through some things. You may not go through what the next man going to go through, but you're going to go through something. Set thy heart aright, your mind. Constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. Cleave unto him, and depart not away. So we got to stick with Yahweh Shema Shai no matter what. Hold on like Jacob did, that angel, man. We got to hold on. Got to hold on, man. When he wrestled that angel, his name was changed to Israel. Yashar Allah, he Prince Power. And depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, man. So what? It don't feel good to the flesh. So what, man? So still endure. Still endure, man. And be patient when thou art changed to a lower state, man. It don't feel good, but it's okay. We got to continue to pray. Still rejoice. Barakatah Yahweh Shema Shai. The water Yahweh Shema Shai. Kahalam La Yahweh Shema Shai. Basham Chahakudash. Keep them praises in your mouth. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state, man. So when you go through it, remember the scriptures, man. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable man in the furnace of adversity. Everybody can't go through this and endure. They're going to tap out. We trying our best to stay tapped in. Through the spirit, man. You know? So there was a quick, exhortation. You know, Lord willing, it was exhorting and edifying to the Lord, sincere sheep and believers. I would like to close out by giving all glory, honor, and infinite praises unto our power, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rachaha Kodash. Double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone, the teacher Ruel. Peace, love, salutations to the hopeful elect, Kwame Ashala. Keep the faith. Be more patient. Be more patient. Be more patient. Shalom.